Police officer caught on camera tasing a man holding a baby is now being suspended for 30 days without pay. The confrontation happened as officers were trying to arrest Ray Brown, but one civil rights group says a suspension just isn't enough. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash is live in the newsroom now to tell us what they're planning to do. Anu.
Well, Glenda, members of the National Action Network call what happened police brutality, and they're planning a noon demonstration on Friday in front of the Westland Police Department asking for that officer to be fired.
We're not going to take it. We're not going to stand by, but we're going to stand up and we're going to fight this until justice comes.
With supporters surrounding him, Reverend Charles Williams II of the National Action Network calls for the removal of the Westland officer who tased a man holding a baby.
We are not against police officers. We are against bad police officers. And when there are bad police officers, we want those police officers gone, and we want those police officers gone immediately.
It happened on Friday night after police were called to Belding Court on a report of a man physically assaulting a woman and damaging her vehicle. After arriving on scene, a confrontation between police and Ray Brown as they tried to arrest him while he held his 2-month-old son. Today, Brown was at the news conference in crutches and a leg brace. His baby boy, who was not hurt, was also by his side. His attorney says Brown sustained serious injuries, including a closed head injury and a torn meniscus in his leg.
He has experienced bruising up and down his body, not to mention the 6 or 7 taser burn marks on his flesh.
What we're saying is since you've been caught and the nation knows who you are, we want that police officer removed immediately.
Late this afternoon, the Westland police chief released a statement saying in part that the arrest of Brown was appropriate and that due to his non-compliance, the use of a department-issued taser on him would have also been appropriate. The chief went on to say, however, I feel that the use of the taser at that time while he was holding the child was a questionable decision. We are all thankful that the child was not injured. As a result, the officer involved will be receiving a 30-day suspension.
Again, that is a suspension without pay. The chief also said that this will give them the opportunity to review all of their use of force policies and the department's training of those policies. As for Mr. Brown, he's been charged with several crimes, including resisting arrest, neglect of a minor child, and hindering a police investigation. Live in the newsroom, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
Anu, thanks. Tonight